You know, when you sit down in a dark theater to watch a disaster movie, there is a very specific, unspoken contract you have with the screen. You watch the CGI water rush through the streets, and you watch cars floating away like plastic toys.
Right, people scrambling to rooftops and all that.
Exactly, and you feel that manufactured rush of adrenaline. But there's always this comforting, invisible barrier. Because you know deep down that you're perfectly safe.
Yeah, it's the edge of the screen. You have this luxury of knowing that in 2 hours, the lights will just come up. You can walk out into a dry, carpeted lobby, buy some popcorn, and drive home on solid, perfectly paved roads. The disaster is an engineered spectacle designed to thrill you, not to actually kill you.
Okay, let's unpack this. Because usually you and I consume this kind of news as distant, scrolling headlines on our phones. Yeah. The phone screen has essentially replaced the movie theater screen.
Definitely. It's the exact same barrier.
And it is so incredibly easy to see a headline about a flood and another content, feel a fleeting moment of sadness, and just keep scrolling right past it.
Well, but the author of today's dispatch refuses to.
Right. Today, our mission is to look at a situation that violently shattered that exact cinematic distance of the iron curtain. We have a brief, incredibly urgent, and highly visceral first-hand dispatch from Greater Accra, Ghana.
Yeah, the title alone tells you everything you need to know about what we're exploring in this deep dive. It's called Submerged Hopes, the Accra Flood Crisis.
And they start with an opening line that just grabs you right by the collar. They write, "This is not a movie, this is our reality."
It is absolutely vital to understand what kind of source material we are dealing with today. I mean, this isn't a retrospective analysis. This isn't a dry statistical report compiled by some international NGO, months after the water has receded.
Right, those are usually so detached from the actual human experience.
Exactly. This is a direct, immediate account from the ground detailing catastrophic flooding as it is actively being experienced by the community. It's written from the inside of the crisis.
So stripping away that cinematic distance isn't just an emotional exercise. It forces us to look at the terrifying physical reality of the situation.
Yeah, the physical devastation is just immediate.
There is a phrase the author uses to describe the Greater Accra floods, which is, when the rain doesn't stop, life stops. I really want to sit with that for a moment because they go on to detail the sheer speed and scale of this devastation.
They write about hours of relentless rainfall, right?
Yes, just hours. And how entire neighborhoods have disappeared beneath floodwaters.
We should really focus on their choice of the word disappear. They didn't say the neighborhoods were damaged or inundated or compromised. They said they disappeared.
Right, literally gone.
When water rises that fast in a densely populated area, the topography literally changes. It's wiped out.
And the dispatch notes that people are stranded with nowhere to go, businesses are utterly destroyed, and families have lost their homes. And this is the part that really stuck with me. They describe how roads have become rivers.
It's hard to even picture that in a modern city.
It really is. I kept trying to conceptualize the surreal nature of that event while reading this. I mean, think about your own neighborhood. It is literally like waking up in your own bed, looking out your front window, and finding that your city's entire blueprint, along with all the physical laws of nature, have been completely rewritten overnight.
The ground you rely on just vanishes.
Exactly. The asphalt that you trusted to drive on yesterday, the very foundation of your commute, is suddenly a raging current that can sweep you away today.
What's fascinating here is the stark contrast in the time frames presented in the text. Well, the author constantly juxtaposes the suddenness of the event, just hours of relentless rain, against the absolute, immediate, and complete halt of normal life.
Right, hours of rain versus a total societal halt.
It forces us to confront a very uncomfortable truth about the psychology of modern life, specifically the illusion of permanence that our infrastructure provides us.
Oh, the illusion of permanence. It's like our entire modern existence is just a gentleman's agreement with nature, and the rain just ripped up the contract without warning.
That is exactly what it is. I mean, we walk out our front doors every day, and we inherently trust our engineered environment. You trust can't buy food. The entire machine grinds to a sudden, violent halt.
Which is terrifying, honestly. It shifts the focus entirely. The disaster isn't just the presence of the water, it is the sudden absence of everything you rely on to survive.
And when that societal contract is ripped
The
up,
current flooding
it leaves the
situation
people who
remains
relied on it
severe and poses a
completely
significant
exposed.
risk to residents
the author
across
doesn't
the
just leave
city.
us looking at
Authorities are
flooded
urging
streets and
everyone to
broken
remain
concrete.
indoors.